NOLA Gent here at Central City Barbecue. Good stuff in here, yeah!
Welcome to NOLA Gent. Let the good times roll. In this episode of our New Orleans travel vlog, it's time for you to eat with me, Louisiana barbecue at Central City Barbecue. As there is some good stuff in here, and this is some of the top New Orleans barbecue. Central City Barbecue is located in the Central City neighborhood of New Orleans at 1201 South Rampart Street, which is about 8 minutes and 2 miles away from the French Quarter. Many barbecue fans rank this as some of the top Louisiana food that is offered in the barbecue category, and you should just go ahead and destroy that subscribe button if you love barbecue. Then just go ahead and give this video a thumbs up and comment below. Let me know what you think about this place. And while you're down there, check out the link to my Patreon account. Hey, I do work for tips. I would appreciate any help with that. And if you could also refer this video to any of your friends that would enjoy it. So they have a really huge back patio area that they use for festivals, and when it's not busy with festivals, they also let you park back here. So you can see they really have a huge area back here. So when it's not being used for parking, it makes a really great space for live music, other events, and just having fun. So this could be the spot you're looking for your next event. So it's a lot of really nicely decorated areas and spaces here. They have a huge bar right here in front of us, and then they also have this other additional huge patio area. So there are many various seating options throughout this entire facility. It really is a very large space. And from the outside, you might not guess that there's so many things on the exterior and interior of this facility. It really is one of the larger spaces in the New Orleans area for having a lot of good times, and it could host a lot of fun festival events. So you definitely need to check out this entire area, and don't limit yourself to just the inside when you visit, because there's a lot of interesting stuff to see out here. They've done a lot of artwork and painting in some of these shipping containers. So it's an ever-expanding project. They always have things out here. And you can see they've done some great artwork with some of the shipping containers. Of course, they do have their barbecue trailer here. They do travel and smoke all over. And here's some more of this great artwork. And it's just always a surprise to see some things. They have this great stage area right here for some fun performances. And then inside the back patio here, you've got a covered area that's nice for our many rainy days we get in New Orleans, so you can sit outside even in the rain here. And they're quite proud of their awards also they've received here. So this is a really huge and multifunctional space. That's a great area to look at whenever you visit. Now let's just go ahead and head on inside the main building and check this place out. And you can just smell the smoke in here, so it's already making my mouth water. So I can't wait to hurry up in here. So I've been in this place many times. From the very first that they opened, and in previous incarnations of where this place has its roots from and other barbecue joints. It's a complicated history. We're not even going to go into it. It's so complicated. But they did win some awards in 2019 at the Memphis in May World Barbecue Championship. So we'll see a little bit more of that shortly. And then we can see their menu is on the chalkboard right here. And before the pandemic, they would also have paper menus, but I don't see any of those. So your basic selections are pulled pork, turkey, chicken, ribs, brisket, burnt ends, cowboy candy, which is pork burnt ends, smoked sausage, and smoked boudin. And everything's pretty much a variation on the theme of that. You can get combo plates, or you can also get just a sandwich. There's a good selection of sides, and they also have a selection of starters and frequently rotating specials. And it does look like they're doing beef ribs on certain days, so that's a good option. And then we have some other specials listed with some jalapeno sausage, sweet corn nuggets, brisket bombs, smoked rib beef plate, jumbo all brisket hot dog, prime brisket bologna sandwich, cheesecake, and mud pie. The guy that started this restaurant was famous for his burnt ends, and he really was the one that got burnt ends established in New Orleans. So they still continue serving those, but that guy ain't working here no more. Now they also have really good beef ribs, and then they'll also have beef short ribs that are also nice. And then we also get some really nice things like a brisket pie. I haven't seen this on the menu in a while. And then the crawfish pie that's amazing. I sadly haven't seen that in a while either. And then I've also tried the blueberry pie that's pretty darn delicious. It's a blueberry cheesecake. And here's just a blueberry pie that's like the crawfish pie and the crust, and that's also good. And here's the brisket plate that I had last time. Now it has been kind of inconsistent since the original guy left, so we'll see what we get today. So for this video, I'm just going to sample the brisket plate again. You also get a big sticker shock here, as they only include one side with their brisket plate, where most of the other places include two sides. So I added on a potato salad, which they charged me $4 for. I then ordered an iced tea, but then I was informed the iced tea machines were broken. So I just asked for a tap water, but then they went ahead and still charged me $3 for the tap water. So my grand total was $26.45 before tip, which is a lot more expensive than most of the other barbecue joints in town. So, whoa, that sticker shock really scares a lot of people away from here. And I have to say, I come here way less often than I used to. So here at the order counter, you can see their trophy. So this is one of their main big awards they had here. So it is quite an impressive looking thing, and we can read and see that it's third place for ribs in 2019 for the Memphis MA International Festival World Championship Barbecue Contest. I've been to that contest several times. It's a good time. Check it out if you ever get a chance. They have merchandise for sale here. They have a nice little painting here of a festival actually going on in the back area. And then more news of the festivals here. So we're gonna go take a walk to the back room now. A lot of people miss this area back here. Now this space can be rented out as a private party room or other event venue, but if there's nothing going on, you can just come back here and sit as well. So it's a nice little space. Now we're back in the main dining room area, and you can see they've got quite a lot of seating in here. And often I'll just like to sit at the bar. If you sit at the bar, you can order from the bartender. You don't have to wait in line. Now they do have a selection of barbecue sauces here. And they also have the Alabama-style white sauce that isn't my favorite. But here's my brisket plate. They're not using the metal plates now for some reason. And I got coleslaw, and they gave me two big, huge scoops of the $4 potato salad there. But here we have the spicy barbecue sauce that I like to use. And here is the vinegar sauce I also like to use. And then the sweet sauce right here that usually I don't use that. I just stick with the spicy one. So I like to use the vinegar for more than just my brisket. I find that the vinegar sauce also goes pretty darn good with my coleslaw also, because I like a vinegar coleslaw more than a mayonnaise coleslaw. And hey, this stuff's so good, put a little on the potatoes too. Just kick it up a notch, give it all a little more flavor. Now that we've got that little base of vinegar, I'm gonna add a little spicy on top of my brisket now. So here we go. All right, properly coated it in a nice little flavor explosion of different levels of nice spice on there. Okay, so it's the moment of truth here. Let's see how this brisket tastes. It looks pretty good, and it smells pretty good. So, it looks like it's more on the lean side. Let's bite into it. So it is a little bit on the chewier and tougher side. So this is from definitely more of the lean part of the brisket. We're not getting a lot of the more fatty blend in there that can make it a little more tender sometimes. So this particular area of the brisket I'm eating here has a pretty low fat content overall, it seems. So it's certainly a little more chewy than I would like. There is good smoke flavor though, and you can tell they definitely did get a good smoke ring on there, so that usually gives you some pretty decent smoke flavor. It isn't as good as I've had in the past, I have to say though. There have been times here where the barbecue brisket has approached the levels that you can get in the Texas Hill Country. But my last few visits haven't risen to that level, so it's definitely inconsistent with the flavor levels you're going to get. Alright, how's the potato salad? It basically tastes like mashed potatoes, I think. There's not a lot of potato saladiness to it. It's more mashed potato-y to me. This coleslaw should be pretty good, though. It's nice and crunchy. Okay, so yeah, I think the coleslaw is a nice side today. I think I will say the coleslaw is outdoing the potato salad. Okay, let's see how this brisket goes. A little more fat on it. That one's got a bit more flavor to it. Still not quite to the levels that I've had before, though. As I go through, it's not bad, but I think the joint still is having some better brisket put out overall on a more consistent basis in the New Orleans city limits proper. There's other places outside the city limits. And I think even Blue Oak's brisket has drastically improved. So I think even Blue Oak's brisket would outshine this currently. Now, when they are on fire here and doing everything to the optimal level on their brisket, they can beat everybody else in town. It's just the consistency isn't there for that to happen on a normal basis. It's actually been quite a few visits back since I've had that extraordinary Texas Hill Country almost level of brisket perfection. So I kind of judge my brisket from the Texas Hill Country as being the best of the best that I've ever sampled. There are disagreements all over about that, though. But yeah, the Brinkle Barbecue and some of the other great places in Austin and around the Texas Hill Country definitely have earned their fame for being amazing brisket for a good reason. And sadly, this brisket isn't quite up to that level. Now, New Orleans used to not have very much barbecue at all. And thankfully, we have expanded greatly in our options. And, this is better than we used to have. But definitely, I know they can do better because I've tasted a lot better. So it's just a matter of timing sometimes. Any given day, you might luck out and hit the lottery when they gotten the brisket super delicious. Several years ago, I would rank Central City Barbecue and The Joint as neck and neck for being the top barbecue brisket in the New Orleans area. But since then, The Joint has even added on burnt ends themselves, and I would say overall, generally, the burnt ends you get at The Joint are way better, and you get a much larger serving for a cheaper price than you do here. So the pricing and the quality overall frequently leads me not to come here that often anymore. And, the days when I come and it's on fire and everything's clicking well, the brisket is good, the burnt ends are good, they are competitive, but they've just gotten way less competitive in my experience. Other people's experiences vary, of course. Maybe I'm just picking the wrong days and times to come and enjoy some burnt ends and brisket in here. They seem to just be focusing more on their pork, because that's where they win their contests. So maybe the pig is the animal that they've changed their focus to, when originally it seemed to be more about the brisket. Of course, I'm more of a brisket beef fan myself, so that kind of leaves me out. So if you are in New Orleans and doing a barbecue tour, though, you should definitely check this place out. It is the largest single facility of barbecue in the New Orleans area that I know about. And, hey, when they're good, they're good. It's just a matter of that consistency. So maybe you'll luck out and get it when it's good. Alright, I've destroyed my plate of food. So go ahead and destroy that subscribe button. Give this video a thumbs up. Comment below. Let me know what you thought about this place. While you're down there, check out my Patreon link, as hey, I do work for tips, and I'd appreciate you helping out with that. And share this video with any of your contacts that would enjoy it. And to everybody out there watching, thank you so much for tuning in to the NOLA Gent Channel, especially my Patreons. And make sure to tune in next time for more good food, good times, and good people.
Thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. And if you would just click on the little circle here with a picture of my head in there and subscribe to the NOLA Gent channel, it would really help me a lot. I really appreciate it. Thank you.